4th of July from Fossil Creek Liquor in Anna, Texas.
I'm Sierra and this is Nikki, and today we are making a really impressive drink for you.
Yes, and we're doing this for Anna at Fossil Creek Liquor's Anna location. You may notice there has been some construction in the freeway in the area lately, but we are still open. Not only are we open, but we are having the best sales of anyone else, and we are having some exciting tasting events coming up, and we are making a very special recipe for you today. And it is called the Malibu Independence Sparklers.
Complicated name.
Yes, complicated name. But they're in honor of Sierra, our very own Malibu Barbie.
So we're gonna start off with getting 2 cups of ice. I'm gonna hand this to Nikki. You're gonna need a blender for this. We're all gonna be blending these up together. We're gonna do 3 separate times of blending because you're gonna need 3 different colors. So we're gonna start off with 2 cups of ice.
Which I'm gonna figure out how to put in the blender.
Just pull up, it's suctioned. Yeah, there you go.
It's suctioned. 2 cups of ice. Leave that off because we have more stuff to put in here.
And then if you can hand me that again, we're gonna need 1/4 of lime. We're using lime juice right here. Just any lime juice will work. We're gonna fill that up. Okay, perfect. And then Nikki's gonna pour that in there for me. And then I'm gonna also hand her 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Thank you.
There you go.
Sierra has the best sugar. And then I'm going to add in our liquor. So we're going to start with blue Curacao. And we're going to do 2 tablespoons, which is actually about 1 ounce. So as usual, we're going to use our jigger. And we're just going to pour this in. And there's our blue. And that's going to give you the blue color for the first layer, which is our blue layer. And then we're going to add rum, because this is a Malibu drink, so it's very tropical. So 2 tablespoons rum, same thing. It's vodka. We don't want vodka, we want rum. We're using Bacardi rum today. Again, about a full ounce or 2 tablespoons, however you want to measure that. There we go. And now we're going to blend. So usually that just consists of knowing how your blender works. So
it's a little tricky.
It is a little tricky. So you don't have to have it blending for long, and once it's all mixed up and there's no visible ice chunks, this layer is done. Then you're going to pour it into any glass, and we're going to set it aside and put it in the fridge so it stays nice and cold. And then we're going to work on our next layer. Now, as you can tell, we've made quite a bit. This is a serving for a party, so you could probably get about 8 glasses out of this. So, ready to go for your barbecue.
So now we're going to start the second layer, and it's going to be our white layer of the drink. We are going to start off with 1 cup of ice. We did a little bit more than 1 cup because we want it a little chillier. Here we go.
And you just dump that into your trusty blender. Ready to go.
And then we are going to do also 1 cup of ice cream.
Now this is a pineapple coconut ice cream. You can also use a coconut sorbet. But remember, we're sticking with this tropical theme, so you want something with coconut flavoring to it. By the way, this is not a diet-friendly drink, but it is delicious.
Alright, now that we got our sweet part in there, I'm going to hand this to Nikki. You can scoop that out. And we are going to finish off with 2 tablespoons of lime. I'm going to have Nikki do this part since she's right by the blender.
Okay, so you just want 2 tablespoons. Actually, I'm going to use my jigger for this because 2 tablespoons is about equal to 1 ounce, and this is just easier to pour from. And there we go. There's our lime with our coconut. And then we're gonna add the rum. That's the next ingredient for our white layer. And it is gonna be a 1/4 cup of rum, so that's a lot of rum. Let me see that. Here we go. And there's our rum. Big on the rum today. And then you just blend. That's your white layer. And then check to make sure there's no chunks. I think it needs about a second longer. That's pretty good now, pretty blended. So again, we're just gonna lift this off and we're gonna pour it into a cup that we have ready to go. Any cup again, it doesn't have to be fancy, this is just for storage purposes until you pour it later. Very slushy with our white layer because this is ice cream in it. More. And now we're ready for our final layer, which is the red layer.
So we're gonna start off with doing 1 cup of frozen strawberries. Perfect. And then we're gonna do 1 cup of watermelon. Of ice. So here's our 1 cup of ice. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of sugar. And 2 tablespoons of our lime.
And I will use my jigger for that again. Remember, it's about 1 ounce. There we go.
Perfect.
And now it's time to add the liquor. And for this part, we're going to be adding Kinky's passion fruit liquor. And we like it Kinky, so this is a good brand and we're very happy with them. 1/3 cup of that. Cup measurement. There you go. Now you can use that passion fruit liquor in either the red or the blue variety. It does come in both colors. We're using it in the red variety right now for our red layer, but you could just as easily add it to your blue layer in the blue color. And now finally, we're adding more rum. And it's basically another ounce of that. And that's it for our ingredients. Now we just have some more blending to do, and then we're gonna pour and layer all of the things. So that should be good and blended. Again, make sure there's no chunks. Now, the red layer is our first layer to pour, so rather than putting this in another container like we did the other 2 layers, we're just gonna pour it straight into our glass. And you can use any glass you like. Today we're using these. The highball glasses are also rather nice for this drink, but we don't have any of those, so this is what we're doing. Besides, we like being fancy, we're girls. red layer. Now we're gonna go grab our other 2 colored layers and add those to this also. So next we're gonna do the blue layer, and because these are very thick, we're gonna be spooning them in. We're gonna use an ice cream scooper because that's easy. But first I'm gonna stir it a little because it settled a little in the fridge. There we go. So nice quick stirring and we're ready to go. And we're just gonna scoop that in carefully. And again, this is very ice creamy, so you're just gonna scoop that onto the top. That should have been the bottom layer. I don't know why they told us to layer it the other way. Well, it is red, white, and blue, but I actually am thinking, looking at this, that we should start with the white layer. So we showed you how the recipe called for, which started with our red layer and then blue and white, and I'm looking at the weight of those beverages and I'm not sure I agree with those instructions. So we're gonna try a little experiment here. And we're gonna show you how it turns out if you put the white ice creamy layer on the bottom. So here's our ice cream layer, which is white, and that goes first. Now, I'm gonna say that that red layer is the second heaviest because it has all that fruit in it. So now I'm gonna pour a little bit of this red in here. And I'm actually gonna take this lid off and I'm gonna scoop it to kind of make it go slower. So, there we go. Okay, maybe that might not work so well. There we go. We're gonna end with our blue layer, which we're just gonna shovel on top. It's our lightest layer. You can tell just looking at it, it's all liquid. There. So now, you see we do have a red, white, and blue layer. If you look at the top, it's all blue. Looking from the side, you can mostly see red and white, I think. But I see a little bit of blue mixed in there, so. And that is our drink. You can buy all of these ingredients at Fossil Creek Liquor in Anna, Texas. Who wants to try it? I do. Delicious. That is definitely a tropical drink. Now remember, this does have alcohol and lots of it. So make sure you're 21 or over if you have any, and make sure you do not drink this drink and drive, and don't operate explosives while drinking. So stop by Anna, Texas, and pick up all these ingredients.
Just visit fossilcreekliquor.com for more details.
Happy 4th of July! We're going to be headed your way soon. We're going to be stopping by several of the Fossil Creek Liquor locations in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas, including Anna, Texas. What do you think of that, Sierra?
I think that's going to be awesome. Just visit fossilcreekliquor.com for more details.
And if you don't happen to be near the Anna area, we do have 12 locations in total for Fossil Creek Liquor, so there's sure to be one near you. So just stop by and pick up your supplies there. Sorry, cut.
our serving one.
Fancy. Ready?